Hey, it's Guy DiMartino, a Northwest Indiana estate planning lawyer. Today, I'd like to talk a little bit about life insurance, where it fits into your estate plan, and some of the concerns or some of the things that you have to be concerned about when you enter a life insurance policy. Life insurance is very instrumental because you can purchase a decent amount of insurance if you do it when you're younger and you get a term policy, especially a long-term policy that pays a nice death benefit. Now, there are many different types of life insurance policies. You can have a term policy, and that policy only lasts for the term of the policy, whether it's a 10-year, a 15-year, a 20-year, whatever you decide to contract with the insurance company. So we have a term policy. Then we can have a whole life policy, or a policy which actually gives you insurance, but you can actually pay additional monies into premiums, which can be used as a savings account, or you can use those monies to go ahead and invest in certain types of products. So typically those are the two types of insurance policies, and you really have to look at the amount of insurance, look at how young your kids are, or what you would want to leave for your spouse when deciding how much insurance you need to purchase. Now, because insurance is a policy and it is a contract between you, the person who goes ahead and files the application, and the insurance company, there are rules and responsibilities and duties within this contract. So when it comes to the application process, you have a duty to be 100% truthful. You can't hold back any information that would be in the contract, especially information regarding your health and your activities, because the insurance company is going to rely on that information in order to go ahead and write the policy and set the premium, or when they go through underwriting, they're going to determine what type of risk you are as a potential client of the insurance company. Let me give you a case in point of something that I was just involved with. I had somebody come and see me, and they were a beneficiary on somebody's life insurance policy. And obviously, the person wanted to leave this money to the beneficiary in order to help them with their living expenses and support them, because the person who passed away gave support to the family. So he designated a person as his beneficiary. The person passes away, and the person passed away within 2 years of the time that the policy was written. And why is this important? Because most insurance policies will have a 2-year clause in there, and that's called a period of contestability. And what the insurance contract says is something to this effect. If you pass away within 2 years, we have the ability to go back and look at everything and re-underwrite the policy. And if we go ahead and find out that you provided inaccurate information in the policy, in the application process, because the application is written into the policy, if we find that there is inaccurate information, which they term a material misrepresentation, doesn't have to be an outright lie, just has to be a factual inaccuracy. And that factual inaccuracy would have impacted the insurance company in one of two ways. The first way would be the premium would have been increased if they would have had this information. The second way would be they wouldn't have written the policy if they had this information. So within this 2-year period, this period of contestability, If somebody passes away, they can go through the application with a fine-tooth comb as to every medical condition that was disclosed, the medicine that was disclosed. They can go out and get the medical records. They can take a look at this to find out if there was some inaccuracy, some factual inaccuracy, which would impact the rating or the fact that the person who passed away would not have been given the policy at all. Why is this important? Because this happens all the time. Sometimes folks try to play fast and loose because they don't think that the insurance company is going to catch something, and they know that they might be sick, or they have an inkling that things are not going to go right. They enter the insurance policy hoping that their beneficiary is going to go ahead and get the proceeds when they pass away. These types of clauses in the insurance policies happened years ago because people would go out and purchase insurance and then go ahead and kill themselves. And so they started with these period of contestability. So what'll happen, say you had a heart problem, or you had problems with blood pressure, or you didn't disclose all your medications or all the lab tests that you had, and they go ahead and find either you took some medications, you consulted a doctor, or you threatened to commit suicide at some point in time in the past, and the person did not disclose this in the application process. At that point in time, they can say the contract was void ab initio. Big words. What that means is the contract was void at the time that it was entered. And so they will return the premium, and they will tell the family, I'm so sorry, I'm not going to pay the money because we found a material misrepresentation. So insurance policies are very, very important in your estate plan, and you have to make sure that you are very accurate when you fill out the application. Sometimes people go online. Sometimes the insurance agent will filter information because they want the policy written, and they want to be able to get their commission for the policy, and they're just hoping that the person will last over 24 months, because at that period of time, those health problems will no longer come into issue, because the period of contestability in most insurance contracts is 24 months. So there you have it. Life insurance is important in estate plan, but you have to be very careful when you fill out the application. If I would recommend, and when I've gone through the application process, I give more information than less information. Because remember, what triggers a life insurance policy is that you passed away. You can't go back and correct the application process. If you have any questions about how life insurance can fit into your estate plan, or if you're having a problem making a life insurance claim, you can always give me a call. Until the next time, I am Guy DiMartino. Have yourself a great day.